And in the vision, when you look at the number of people coming all over the country, all over the world into the ark, the expansion of the ark couldn't contain them. So I shared my vision to some great men of God who also interceded with me. After the intercession, God has given us some time to build more arks in addition to the 10 that will contain all of us. So tomorrow, nobody should rush to any location. I am not selling tickets. I am not taking money from anyone also. So please, stay home, enjoy yourself, have fun. And also, I am wishing all of you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and continually teach us this truth. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect that's laboring in his word and truth sincerity. Lord willing, this could be an edifying video. And what you just saw is a false prophet. Okay, he's saying the Most High gave him a vision that it was going to flood today. Okay, and that's not scriptural at all. Okay, the Most High, made a promise that he would never flood the earth again. And that's why we have the rainbow. Okay, which I'll actually grab that real quick. Then I'm going to jump back. Because I want to go into what our Lord Yahweh Shai said. Because Yahweh Shai told us there would arise false prophets. So this proves that we're in the end. And there's going to be more. Okay, and this guy, he had over 300,000 people following him, man. And I seen a video of him in a Mercedes, doing a fucking club promotion, man. And then he said that if it don't flood today, to meet him at that club that he was promoting. Like what the hell, man? It ain't flood. We're in the 25th. We're on so-called Xmas. So where's the flood? But this is Genesis chapter 9, start at verse 15. Well, I'll start at verse 14. And it shall come to pass when I bring a cloud over the earth that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. This is talking about the rainbow. It even says that in the NLT, when I send clouds over the earth, the rainbow will appear in the clouds. Verse 15. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh, and the waters shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. And the bow shall be in the cloud, and I will look upon it that I may remember the everlasting covenant between the Most High and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth. So, it's going on to mention, pretty much the rainbow represents the Most High. He will never flood the earth again like he did during the time of Noah. He flooded the earth 40 days and 40 nights, and Noah was on the ark. Him and his wife and his 3 sons and their wives and the animals that he had with him. Okay, but that's never going to happen again. The second death is going to be by fire. Okay, so this clown, and you got people following him. He's in a sackcloth of potato sack, garment with a staff in his hand. He's wearing a rough garment to deceive, man. But you see, his name is a Noah from Ghana, built arks and foretold that the world would be flooded tomorrow, 25th December. Now 380,000 people try to get a spot. You see? So I'm going to play this. Oh, somebody put a comment. Building an art in 2025. Modern problems require ancient solutions, I guess. Yeah, because with today's technology, you can make something better than, what he built. But let's click this.
You've been faithful, Lord, from the ages past. Yeah, that is why your name, Olua, is forevermore. You have been faithful, Lord. Yeah.
This is a damn shame. It's funny though. It's funny. But yeah, so the rainbow is a token that the Most High, he will never flood the earth again, which Esau turned it into something wicked. You know, the whole alphabet shit. But that's not what the rainbow symbolizes. Okay, as we just showed in Genesis, the 9th chapter. Now I want to grab what Yahweh Shai said, because this proves that we're in the end. It's going to be more of these clowns popping up. Okay. It's Matthew chapter 24, verse 11. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. You see that? Reading in the NLT. And many false prophets will appear and will deceive many people. So this guy, he deceived many people. It said over 380,000 people wanted to get a spot. And, you know, a lot of people has been sharing his videos. So this guy, he has deceived many. And it's a video. I would try to find it. I should have had it pulled up before I started this video. But it show you crowds of Jake over there in Ghana. Because, you know, for the most part, Jake and those are Israelites. Okay, in Ghana and, you know, Nigeria, you know, those different, which you got Israelites scattered throughout all Africa, but, you know, mainly on the west part of Africa. All right. But, you know, this guy has deceived many. And our Lord told us that this would happen in the end. So we're in the end. Okay. It's too much going on. Way too much going on. You got Esau playing the victim now. Nigga JD Vance said you don't have to apologize for being white anymore. Like, these devils are through. But I just want to do a quick video on this just to show, like, hey, what the Lord said, what happened in the end is happening. And it's been other guys, you know, I've seen bugged out dreadhead niggas in the woods talking about I'm Yahweh and I'm the son of Yahweh, you gotta follow me. And you got a lot of these clowns that pop up and deceive. But, you know, this is the first time I've seen it on this magnitude. So it's going to be more of that. And this just proves that we're in the end. Okay? But we're not to listen to these clowns, because we know what he said is not scriptural. There will never be a flood again. Then on top of that, this nigga said, and then I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. The Lord ain't with this fucking Xmas, man. That's how you know that nigga ain't a servant of the Lord. You know, our apostles and elders on down would never say some shit like that. You know, we don't celebrate these pagan holidays. Okay? And Jeremiah, the 10th chapter, goes into how, you know, they deck up a tree and put ornaments on it and stuff like that. That is not in our culture. That's not our custom. Now, Hanukkah, you know, we have Hanukkah, which the tiny tops don't even, you know, that's not their culture. That's our culture, man. It goes back to the Maccabean period, which I heard Netanyahu recently speaking on that. But, you know, an 8-day celebration. Hanukkah is way better than this fucking Xmas, which, you know, we'll fully keep our customs again in the kingdom. But like I said, just a quick video. All right, it's going to be more of these guys. But Lord willing, this was edifying. With that, I'm going to say shalom.